What's up, fam? It's Dud from Dud and Pole. Today, we're reviewing the DC Multiverse McFarlane Batman. This is from the Blackest night. I found this figure at Walmart for only $12, and I thought he looked sick. So today, we're gonna open him up and review him. Before we take a look at the figure and open him up, let's take a look at the box he's packaged in. It's the classic McFarlane box, made for the build of figures, so it's a bit of a bigger box compared to like the Atom Smasher we looked at. We have DC Multiverse here at the bottom, Batman here, and then we have Collect to Build Atrocitus, I guess is what his name is. Don't know, but you have him in the bottom there. We have the insert here with Batman and the two arms of this guy. That's the buildable character. On the side here we have Batman, Blackest night. Then at the back here we have all the other figures from this line, and then all of the other components to build Atrocitus. Actually pretty decent figures here. I mean, Green Lantern, Superman, and then that's Deathstorm, which they did also have, but I didn't pick him up. He looked pretty weird. But yeah, that's about it for the box. We're gonna open him up, and I don't know if this guy has a chase. He's a bit of an older figure. I think he came out around 2 years ago, so I don't know why I just saw him at Walmart. But $12 for a Batman, can't go wrong with that. So I had to pick him up there. Pull him out of the packaging here. So, like usual, with this McFarlane, we have the blue McFarlane background. And then we have the stand here. A bit difficult for me to pull it off because I finally cut my nails yesterday. There we go. So we have the card here. We have Batman, the Blackest night. He's eating on something. Hopefully not someone. You have some detail about the card here. That's very nice. And then we have the DC stand there. Alright, and then we have the figure right here. He comes with no accessories, so you know, it's just straight out Batman here. So we're just gonna be looking at the figure himself. No point to look at Atrocitus's arms. Okay, and there we go, guys. Batman, the Darkest Night. Let's take a look at this guy. Okay, guys, so let's take a look at Batman himself here. No accessories on this one, so this should be a quicker review. So let's look at the detail, man. So he is completely dark bluish, kind of a purple taint all around. In person, it looks dark blue like Batman usually is, but honestly, I think it's a bit hint of purple to this blue once it's under a light like this. I don't know if the camera picks it up. I mean, it looks purplish in person. Now, looking at the suit here, we have just the gray Batman suit. We have the cowl here. Some different thing in the middle, though. I don't know what that is in the comic. We have Batman, of course, here with his ghoulified face with the cowl on. We have the gloves, Batman gloves, just the normal Batman suit all around with all the spikes coming out. Then for the cape, though, we have this very unique molded cape piece that is rubber, unfortunately. It's connected to the cowl at the top here, and it's just all throughout the character. And compared to some other rubber capes, this is done pretty well, I should say. It looks very good on him. And then if we take him up, it's just all gray at the back here. They didn't really try to give any details. And that's about it. So pretty decent looking figure, look-wise. Now, let's look about the posability. He has the head joint. Of course, he has the waist joint. He has arm joint. It's very swivelly McFarlane arm joint. He has an elbow joint there. And then he has a hand joint. And you can really pose his hand out, which is nice because he is a zombie. You have the leg joint. We have the knee joint. And then finally the foot joint. And that's about it. Now, I will say when it comes to the details here, too, you do see these little, like, creases and dirt and sprouts all over and holes in his cape. So that's very cool detail there. And the detail in his face, man, I mean, look at this, dude. You have just the darkish teeth, the torn apart face. It just looks incredible. And the white eyes of the mask. Such a cool figure. And yeah, guys, that's really all there is to Batman the Darkest Knight. I have him on, you know, just on his feet right now. So he does stand pretty well despite having all this, you know, extra stuff on him. He does stand pretty well without the stand, but, you know, you can put him on the stand if you want to just be safe that he doesn't fall off or anything like that. But yeah, guys, that's Batman the Darkest Knight. What I will say, very cool figure. Definitely an underrated DC McFarlane figure they've made. I mean, this guy's 2 years old and he's still very easy to get, and he goes relatively cheap online. He's only around 20 bucks. Very cool figure though, very detailed, and such a sick addition to the collection. I don't know exactly what this comic is about, but I mean, a zombie Batman, you cannot go wrong with that. And he just looks sick. Posability on him is sick, like every McFarlane is, man. And he's a tall, you know, a nice tall action figure, even taller than Atom Smasher there by the looks of it. But yeah, guys, Batman the Darkest Knight. Love McFarlane's, man, and can't wait to display this guy with the rest of them. And yeah, now final recommendation, go ahead and pick this guy up, man. He is a cool figure. He's gonna be great for this Halloween season, and for 20 bucks he's incredible. Now, of course, I was really lucky to get him on clearance, but he is just such an underrated McFarlane. He's a sick figure, and that's all I have to say. Kind of repeating myself here, but for the next video, guys, I'm gonna tease it right now. We're reviewing another McFarlane, and it's another Batman. So stay tuned for that video tomorrow. But yeah, guys, that's it. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace out.